I'm trying to like I've run out, but I know there's still questions I got, but I run out of.
So here's what I'm gonna tell you, man. Don't focus on any of the long-term stuff.
Yeah.
You doing a whole lot right now. You working out. You just focus on getting better tomorrow.
Okay.
Right? Focus on trying to have the best day you can have tomorrow. Get a little bit better.
All right.
Okay. Talk to the lifting lady. You got a swim coach. You got everything you need to be successful. You just got to understand you're 19. It may not happen till you're 21. Right? It might take you a year and a half of working out every day to get better. I know this. I started lifting weights as a freshman in high school. I didn't see no noticeable difference until I became a sophomore. It was like a year and a half. And then one day I looked at my arm and I was like, damn. Like my forearm had like striations. I was like, damn, all right. But it took like a year and a half of lift. So
I mean, yeah, like you say running a 9 and swimming a 9. Like I don't even want to do that. Like I'd like to go sub. Oh shit, not again.
It froze on you?
Yeah, it froze. Yeah.
It's good, it's back.
You say running a 9 and swimming a 9, and I want to do more than that. Like I don't want to chance buds at all. I'd like to blow it out of the water. Have no issue with it. Is running a 9 and swimming a 9, is that considered good to be able to blow it out of the water? Because I've heard you say before.
So here's what I'm going to tell you. Okay. And this is going to be different and contrary.
Mm.
I had a kid the other day that's running a 5-minute mile, running 6 miles in 30 minutes. Okay. The fastest runners and the fastest swimmers always quit.
Okay.
So therefore, I don't care about how fast you are. You got to be fast enough. 9 minutes is that magic spot where you're fast enough to not have to worry about failing any runs in SEAL training, but you're not dedicating your life to running like I saw a 6:30 mile and a half. Right? I saw it with my own 2 eyes, 6:30.
Yeah.
Like, is that dude better off? I ran 9-minute mile and a half. I ran an 8:46 was my best, but like I made it through buds probably running a 9:30 mile and a half.
The body weight stuff, that's just a quick question. Like where am I supposed to go? I'm thinking like 110.
What's your body weight?
No, like body weight workouts, like the pull-ups, push-ups, sit-ups.
I'm not understanding your question, brother.
So like how many should I be doing before I'm ready to go? Like I'm thinking 110 push-ups, 110 sit-ups.
100 and like 20.
Okay. All right.
100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups. Now, I did 120 push-ups and 81 sit-ups and 23 pull-ups. And I made it just fine. Not once was I getting ready to get kicked out for sit-ups or push-ups or pull-ups. Okay. So, as long as you above, you're going to go enlist. You got a DAWS number. As long as you above probably 80 and 15, you can be fine.
Okay.
Because the problem is when you got to get out of buds prep, you got to be able to test well enough. Okay.
Yeah.
But that's where it comes back to telling your girl you need to be lifting for strength right now and get this strength up. And then, like the running and the swimming will take care of itself.
Okay. I mean, yeah, I got shit for later, but I'm not gonna worry about that till I'm making numbers.
Is that your question? Your questions are all about the future?
No. I've run out of questions. I was just kind of thinking about.
Yeah, don't worry about that stuff, man. Just like, hey, if that's your mission to be a Navy SEAL, then put your face against the street and grind it off.
Yeah.
And understand, like, like it's easy. You hit me up today and I got on the Zoom with you tonight, right? Like,
yeah.
I mean, this is what I'm doing. It ain't my job, but I don't have a job right now. So, I was sitting here today feeling sorry I didn't have no new Zooms. And then you call me and now we got a 45-minute Zoom that I'll cut up and they'll go out over the next couple of days. So, I'm going to help you best I can, but you got to do it. A lot of it you got to do, but you're doing some of it.
I know that. I had a crazy ass mom who taught me that when I was growing up. So that's
Nobody
not a
gonna
big
help
deal.
you.
Yeah.
You know, I had a guy reach out to me today that wants to help, right? I say, hey, bud, I hate to tell you this, but I don't do a lot of help.
Yeah.
What? Like, what do you mean? I said, no, I don't review a lot of video on film. I don't watch a bunch of people swim. I don't ever work out with nobody. I ain't never worked out with nobody. Well, that's not true. 4 of my guys, we worked out at the Naval Academy, but that was kind of a different deal. I swam with 4 dudes in Naval Academy. 2 of the dudes quit. I knew they would. And then the other 2 dudes, one of the dudes made it, and the other dude got kicked out 2 weeks before graduation. Okay.
What's the kick out? Like, I know it's like mostly people quitting, but like the rate between people quitting and people get kicked out, like what's that like?
I mean, you know, it's a 70% or 80% attrition rate, roughly.
Yeah.
Somewhere between 70 and 80% attrition rate. Here's what I'll tell you. 95% of the people, that's not true. 90% of the people quit because they were unprepared for what they were getting into. And then if they were unprepared, they're not tough enough to get through.
Yeah.
I showed up 100% out of shape and I did okay. If I had showed up in shape, I wouldn't have had any problems at all. Not a single problem. Okay, but I was a wrestler. I could learn a new skill set quickly. I knew how to practice that skill set. You know, pool comp gets a lot of people, the dive training portion. But I make the argument, if you were prepared, it won't get you. Right? If you go do your patty qual before you go, if you work on holding your breath on the breath tables for the year and a half before you go, and you can hold your breath like I could for like 345, you're chilling.
Yeah.
Right?
I do a little bit of drown proofing, like 30 minutes
float, right?
after I'm done with the swim. Yeah, I could tread water. I'm not
No,
gonna
I'm
float.
saying float. If you just don't do anything in the water, do you float or sink?
Like neutral, like I'll go about halfway and float halfway down. I'm not saying about up above water. I'll sink.
Okay, so you sink. So then you got to work on drown proofing every day.
Yeah.
Because when they tie your hands and feet up, your body gonna go to where it wants to go. And if you sink, that means the bottom. That ain't a good place to be during drown proof.
Yeah. Yeah, I do like travels and do some bobs.
Bobs, don't worry about no bobs. Just work on travel. If you can't float, you got to do 400 meters of travel every day. So start off with just going to the other side, 25.
And I was doing brick work, like using
Don't worry
diving
about
brick.
that either. Okay. Tuck your hands in the back of your shorts and work on getting across the pool dolphin kick. I got a dolphin kick video on YouTube too, from the Olympic gold medalist. It's super clean. I did the dolphin kick.
I've seen it.
Yeah, it's awesome, bro. It's an awesome kind of introductory, like how to dolphin kick. Like I did it for a month and my dolphin kick got phenomenal. Let me say this, my dolphin kick got good. It ain't close to phenomenal. Because the swimmer dudes, like they can swim underwater faster dolphin kick than anybody else can even come close to swimming.
I mean, like I can get thrown in the water, like I can get thrown in and not drown. Like I know how to scull, which is that filling your lungs up with air and floating. But
if you can float with your lungs all the way full, then don't worry about it.
Okay.
I can't float with my lungs full of air. But I can now that I'm a fat old man. But in SEAL training, I don't care how much air I put in my lungs. I was standing on the bottom. Okay.
All right.